guys. Right. So we're basing this tier list off of just how well designed they are, and how much we like them, and also considering if they're bullshit for certain characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So I mean, honestly, I'll be real. Ghosts probably like that for me. Ghosts are probably one of my favorite enemies in the game.
I think they're all S personally.
Ah, I don't know. It's not that they're. I think they're just a little boring. I like them because they just stand still, so they're easy.
Oh no, they're super boring, but I
But
do
I
think
think I
they're
think
all
it's
S.
more interesting to control these two,
Fair.
just because you actually have to like space them out properly to group them up. This guy just stands there, um,
Yep. That's
and
yep.
does not move. um, okay. You know what? Fuck the rock throwers.
No, the rock doors aren't interesting at all. I think the normal biters are a B though. Like their tracking is kind of
I
insane, but
hate their tracking, dude. You just have to outspace it. it's so
yeah.
so dumb, man.
She yeah, C sounds correct.
This
And
this
then
seems right. It's not that they're badly designed. I appreciate their design, but also fuck them.
the spewers.
It's like, hey, I like him. He's cool. What do you think?
Maybe on the bottom of A because he spawns more enemies.
Yeah, you know. Okay,
Yeah,
hogs.
the scythe hog, I think that's an S.
That's an S. You can
This
you can go
one,
fuck off.
that's a B or C for me.
Yeah, no, he can eat it. Hog groups are like nice to control, but it's not. You're not even looking at these guys. These guys don't exist. You're just looking at the spear guys. That's the only thing you're looking at.
Because the reach is half the screen.
Yeah, and then okay, that's just
Elite pig,
yeah,
yeah, S for sure.
for sure, for sure. Okay, I was so thorough. I got both of the scarecrows plus the elite. By the way, they're gonna be in the same they're gonna be in the same tier, but I got them both just in case anyone said otherwise.
I honestly think I hate the nighttime one more. I unironically think the daytime is easier,
It
mostly
is.
because the nighttime one is nighttime and some enemies fucking suck ass. So
Well, it depends. I guess we should be considering like changes to enemy designs when it from night to day if we like appreciate them or not. Not that it
because
matters
like
for a lot of enemies, but for some it definitely does. Like
having
spiders.
spider trees in a POI with the fucking nighttime scarecrow, bro. Not it feels so oppressive.
Yeah, overall, I like the scarecrows. I don't think they're an S though, because it's a pretty basic.
They're definitely not. It's like a
I,
daytime's like a B for me.
yeah, we'll do like that.
And then yeah,
I mean, they deserve to be higher just because I think it's cool that there's day and nighttime variants, and I don't think a lot of people know this, if any,
no.
really.
And then I think the elite one's an A,
Sure.
mostly because
Yeah,
it's
it's
has the
yeah. I
extra
like I
little
like the extra
explosion.
little explosion that you actually have to consider. That's cool. Treants. I know where some
Um,
people would put these.
Swinging trees are an A. They're
Yeah,
like they just swing.
most people would put these here.
I put that
I actually
still in A
I like them though. Everyone
because
will
they're
disagree though.
not if once you learn how they work and all, they're not scary, but they're actually pretty interesting to fight,
Yeah,
especially when you're
actually do like them.
you know with a mixed group of trees, where it's actually skill oriented.
This is where it gets really controversial though.
Um,
I feel like a lot of people hate these guys.
I think they're like still an A.
Yeah, I would say so. They're probably not S just because I don't know. So
Slime's a bit too big. That's my personal take.
I like it because it's really obvious when he's gonna do it. I don't know. Probably my little nitpick with them is just that it really depends on where you're fighting them. If it's the fucking the sneak one where like cultists join every single time, that's when this gets a little ridiculous. Because it's like you want to focus these treants no matter what, every single encounter they are in. But if there's a fucking priest, you gotta kill him, which means there's 10 treants trying to root you, and it's just. Yeah.
Yeah, not enjoyable. Once you get rooted, game over, man. It's game over.
Yeah. Chapter 2.
Normal bird? A. Nope. How about we compromise and put him in C,
Okay. I
and
don't
then
know
put
what
the
the
elite
fuck
one in
you're
D.
cooking. I don't. Yeah. Fuck birds.
I actually like the normal bird personally, because they're
Okay.
really
Fine.
squishy.
Yeah. Like they're
Um,
not a problem, right?
you can see their attack too. It's like
Um.
they're pretty well, pretty
Honestly,
obvious.
it might just be like PTSD from like doing Green Book early in chapter 2. That can really fuck you over. You just do.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck
You
birds. Put them in.
enter.
Put
You.
that in C.
You enter chapter 2. You're like, I could do a Green Book. I had a really strong chapter 1, and then 20 birds spawn on top of you, and it's just some unavoidable
Because
damage going on.
they, they fuck. What's it called? They like space out their damage or their
Yeah,
attacks
they don't
so
all
well.
attack at once. It's like just
Yeah,
constant.
yeah.
So
They
you,
space
you
it out
have to
so
take
well that,
damage in order to actually complete that.
or
Uh,
just get Scarlet level 5. You know,
um,
for invulnerability. Literally, such a good tone.
anyways,
Um,
crabs,
Spitting
the most
crabs.
contentious.
See,
Yeah, probably. I like the
melee
melee one.
crabs. Probably, yeah. I like them in B. And then the elite crabs. I don't know.
I like them. I don't know if they're A though.
They're like B and C at the same time for me.
Yeah, I would
Cause
I would say B. I don't think they deserve anything higher than a B, just because it, their design, yeah, is oppressive for certain characters. So yeah. Okay, Knowles. Um,
okay, melee null.
all right, so um, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. All these guys are completely irrelevant. I
No, the spear
The
ones.
spear
I feel
one
like
is,
they
yeah, but
do
these
something.
guys literally are like they don't even exist, so they're just gonna go in C tier. Um, th-
Spear thrower. I think is an A. Honestly.
I like them. They're way better than like the rock throwers of ghouls because you can
Yeah. Cause
actually
like
dodge them and you know where they're aiming and you can see the projectile.
also they
And they
don't.
don't have infinite range.
They also don't spawn more.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Okay.
flame djinn.
Oh, we're actually okay with this.
Um, I should like
I actually
elite
do like them.
knolls.
It's just
Um,
again the books in chapter 2 are just bullshit.
these like trauma
It's
trauma
just the
placement.
fact that these guys you can get these guys in the books, right? And they immediately attack. It's
Yeah,
kind of bullshit. Anyways, they're
but
I
still
actually like them though. I don't know. What
maybe
are we
like
thinking?
B
Okay. Do we have
because
bias
like
towards chapter 1?
no, because fucking elite knolls wake up the entire POI once you alert them.
Uh,
But if you're Scarlet Nighttime with the second ult, you eat that fucking dog. You can sneak the objective. That's it. It's. I think it's great,
mm,
but Scarlet's the only one that can do that. So it's kind of bullshit at the same time. All right, next.
okay.
Lightning Jin.
Uh,
I
yeah,
think
the
I
fire
think
I like the fire one. The fire one's pretty cool.
I like the Lightning Jin a lot, and I hate the
I
fire one.
don't. Are we getting a compromise on these? Okay, well, okay, hold on. First, this is. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a D.
cool.
Agreed. Okay.
So now we got to compromise on these. So I fucking despise the lightning gin. I actually really like the fire ones though.
I like the Lightning Jins because I get hit once tops. Most of the time, zero is
Oh yeah, I'll
what
never
I
get hit
recall.
twice by one lightning gin,
But like,
but I always get hit once.
I know because the fire ones just hurt, and that's just not. They, they have a fucking stagger bar, which is just annoying, really.
I mean, the stagger bars on these enemies are so fucking high. You're never actually gonna do it, and if you do, they're just dead anyways. So
I mean, if you can get it off, yeah, they're probably dead. But I don't know. In some of my runs, they just don't die, especially single player.
let's be honest,
Multiplayer,
Jins are just really fucking annoying. Let's just put them C tier.
yeah.
We're already in chapter 3. Okay, that was easy. No chapter 2 enemy in S tier.
Cyclops is an S.
Yeah, we'll get those guys. They're done. Okay. Gargoyles. Okay.
Which one is
Fire
this? The fire
fire
summoning
guy.
one? Um,
Eh,
B.
yeah,
Mostly because when you're intangible, you're not
yeah.
immune to their dot.
These guys might be S though. I actually really like them.
I don't remember those ones. Those are
Those are
just the
just the
melee ones.
slam ones. They just slam down and it sends a wave forward.
Yeah, I like them.
I suppose the
And
chapter
then
3 stuff might be a little skewed because it you need to not be OP in order to actually know what their attacks are. So
wait, we missed the fucking cultists. I mean, I guess
they're
cultists
they're
are,
down here and
but the
all
spiders are not.
they're
In
all
chapter one.
yeah, they're all these are all enemies that can appear in all 3
Oh yeah.
chapters.
No, I don't remember spiders ever appearing chapter three
Well, that's they do. Yeah,
because they're just so rare.
they always spawn at big money in chapter 3 every time.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, elite
Um
gargoyle.
he hits like 7 quadrillion times
Yeah, I don't know
and
how
a
I feel about
huge
him.
ass AoE and he's got cultist tracking.
He just
Um
hurts
yeah, he's not
for no
cool.
reason.
He's kind of a dick actually. Um
C tier.
yeah, he's kind of a dick. Okay, knights. Uh necromancer man.
I like the necromancer. I
Yeah,
do
he's cool.
like
He's
his.
really easy though.
I do like his beam, where if you get hit, you're
He
fucked.
sucks you, yeah, in your weekend.
Yeah,
Mm,
probably could be
yeah, I would
personally.
agree. Okay, now the spear guy. Oof, have I got some things
Shield,
to say about this fucking
shield
guy?
throwing spear. Yeah,
Um,
they're so
they're cool.
fucking disgusting.
You can really abuse them if you just get them next to a wall. Every single time they throw the spear, it'll just hit the wall and they just stand there like a dumbass. So that's pretty funny. But if they're not next to a wall, this is the most threatening enemy in the camp, which is not epic.
I don't have too much trouble with them, mostly because characters I play are kind of just OP by chapter three, no matter what.
Right.
But the off chance
I
where you
like
don't get
them.
OP and you're average, it's
Oh,
probably like a
easier.
B tier. Yeah,
The night guys, though, I think those are S tier. I like
yeah,
them a lot.
yeah.
They're super, super cool,
Literally just a Dark
and you
Souls
can
enemy.
actually like dodge them, and it feels good. And it's
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Only thing I don't like is when they're doing the chain attack and it's a spin, literally undodgeable. But you can time it for
They
sure.
don't do the spin. That's the spear guys. These guys don't do a spin.
They don't.
Their only 2
Hmm.
attacks are slam, slam, slam with the tiny cone, and then the leap. That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, they're great. All right.
If you don't like that spin, we can pull this guy down one. You need to save an intangible for that attack. Like unless you're somehow away from him, but if you're away from him, then he's just not doing the attack. So,
Okay,
anyways,
skeleton.
it's
It's a D. It's
whatever.
just
It's
so
just
uninteresting.
random trash tier. Yeah.
This doesn't do anything.
Okay, which is
The bomb witch does not do anything.
yeah.
I don't know. They just throw bombs, right? I don't remember the other attack.
I think they're literally exploding apples. And last time I last time someone threw an apple at me, it didn't really hurt that bad. So
Plus, you can any little bit of damage breaks the
you
apple.
can like look at the apples wrong and they'll just disappear. Anyways, a
All right,
laser.
lightning witch. I like the lightning witch.
Yeah, they're cool.
I like an A for me personally.
Uh, they can teleport with you for a while you're just running away.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's
annoying.
inconvenient, but I do like them a lot.
I don't know. For me, they're
But
like too easy. Like they're not really threatening at all.
I guess you're right on that
I
standpoint.
would
They
just
don't do
put them
enough
like
damage.
B. They don't. They just kind of the witches just kind of sit there, and then there's this bitch,
Yeah,
which also really isn't that threatening if we're being honest.
but like if you
But
get
you
hit
have to pay
once by the
attention to them. That's for sure.
get hit once by the fucking dash, oh boy.
Yeah. Um.
Maybe like
No.
still B.
Yeah.
Not they're not
I like them.
particularly great for in my eyes.
The wolves. I
I
like
like the root wolf a
wolves.
lot.
Yeah. The root wolf is very cool. I'll probably put him A tier. I like him. He's cool. The swipe wolf. He swipes. Uh,
I don't know, this is not really interesting.
yeah, like C tier probably.
And
The elite
then
wolf actually has a very cool move set. I like it.
yeah, I
Like,
enjoy fighting the
yeah, they're
wolves.
actually
Honestly,
fun. Are they S or are they just A?
could be like hmm, I like them a lot. I think it's S
Yeah.
because you're never in a situation where you can't avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, worst case scenario, you get fucking rooted into him jumping on you or doing the scream attack, and you cry. But that's still avoidable if you play properly.
Yeah. All right, time for the cultist enemies. Let's go. Okay. Um, I fucking hate these
Melee
guys.
cultists? I don't know. They're just average.
Yeah, they're not terrible. I Here's the big thing, right? I like how predictable they are, and I like how you can dodge. I just hate how you cannot strafe the attack. They just follow you. You know,
Cause
like
like
how they get the initial hit. Even if you don't get hit by the initial hit, they'll still like turn around and hit you. I hate that. Like if you miss, you're missing. Please, for the love of God.
I love melee cultists because Wukong's just free.
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, Wukong players unite.
I
Um,
don't know, but for the rest of the cast, like
very annoying.
C tier, honestly,
Yeah.
because like they're not interesting, but they have a really important purpose.
Honestly, I like priests if it weren't for the fact that every single fucking time there happens to just be a corrupted priest and I kill the enemy they're healing, so the circle that they throw doesn't show up because they were healing an enemy, but because the enemy died, it turned into a damage and projectile, and then it hit me for 90% of my health.
That reminds me of moments where that fucking the priest try to heal an enemy, hit a wall or some kind of object, and then it bounces back down and hits me because you don't see the fucking circle.
Yeah, no, they should change it to where even if they're healing, you should be able to see the circle. Not that it'd be useful if they were just getting healed, but
So when it
if they
lands on the
die
ground, it
while
doesn't.
they're healing them and I just get hit by it for all my health, it's not very cool.
Or
C
for when
C
it
tier.
doesn't when it doesn't hit anything for some reason it does damage. I think that's a I'd assume it's a bug.
I don't think it's a bug. I think it's very intended.
Because like when they're healing normally, and then like you're in the AOE, it doesn't do damage, obviously. But like
Yeah, but they can
I don't
also
know.
just throw shit at you and it does damage in the same AOE. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's just coded so if it hits an uh their ally,
yeah,
then
no,
it
it's
heals, and if it
disgusting.
doesn't hit an ally, then it damages.
Yeah, it's cringe.
Yeah,
Anyways,
spiders
spiders
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah, spiders are super fun. Uh, Specifically the nighttime spiders. Daytime, whatever. Nighttime though, super fun. I like them a lot. They get
Daytime is like
they get the dash
honestly,
move, so you can actually group them up.
daytime's like a B. Mostly because the spit is annoying and they like always scutter backwards.
Yep.
Ugh.
God forbid you start a tumor at daytime. That was your mistake. Oh, I got the 3 spider group. Time to do one at a time.
All right, melee spider.
Uh,
C, I think,
fuck these guys.
and then range. There's just the yeah.
Okay. Tentacles. I actually really like tentacles. I don't know what
I think
they're
they're nice.
actually called, but
Even daytime, I love tentacles.
you know what? I respect that because it they're so horribly like worse as daytime that it actually is a cool mechanic. Like if you walk up to a POI and you're not like horribly overpowered and you see them during daytime, you're just like, okay, I'll mark this on my map.
I I just enjoy fighting them in daytime,
I
even when I'm not OP, and I just because you have to just stagger them, and it's
I think you are
I
a
don't know.
madman. Not only is it just harder to hit them during daytime
No, you
without
bait the
taking damage,
teleport.
but also in
You bait
nighttime
the
you
tele.
can use their attacks to your advantage to hit, the enemies.
Yeah, but like you
I mean,
you
yeah,
bait
they're
out the
S tiered,
teleport.
but
I mean, it still is. You bait out the teleport, and you get like 4 seconds of free hits. I don't know. It's great.
anyways, Worm also S
Snakes.
tier.
Yeah.
I love
I
worms,
don't. I just love
specifically
both.
nighttime.
I'm still on the same page where I love daytime and nighttime.
Well, daytime is fine. I just like nighttime because you can actually group them up.
Yeah, nighttime is more
If you can
enjoyable for sure.
effectively group up an enemy, I like them a lot. That's why I like ghosts so much.
I think yeah, there's definitely good design when they have that.
Yeah, if you can't group them up, um, yeah, they're less fun. All right, time for bosses. Let's go.
Ghost.
Ghost boss. Um,
I don't know. It's just like the normal elite ghost. That's it.
yeah, they actually can throw shit
Yeah,
too.
but that's for some reason the priority on that attack is so low to where
Well,
you
they have to
always
be. You have to
stagger
be
them.
out of range, at a certain range from them, but you never are because you just follow them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like them though. They're like cool. It's always like a matter of like when you want to do this. Do you have enough time to one phase the boss? And it's also cool. It's different from every other reward where it's only cursed items. They don't bring that mechanic back, which is interesting. So it can be a higher priority in some cases, whereas everything else it's just like it can be cursed or legendary. So
Yeah.
all right.
All right, cool boss.
A lot of people would put this guy in D tier, huh?
And
Um,
I think it's
I actually really like how fast his bite is. I mean, it could be a little tiny bit slower, just like reaction time wise, but I still like it how you have to purposefully save intangibles for it, or
no, but
just
when I do
outspace
it
the boss.
2 or 3 times in a row, it's disgusting.
Yeah, no. The fact that he can do it like so many times in a row. I also how he can if you properly punish the dash, you actually just get punished because if he can dash and if you're next to him at where he lands with the dash, he will immediately bite. And that's
Just bite you
bullshit.
for
That is
fun.
bullshit. I should be rewarded for following the dash properly. But no. Um
I think it'd be.
yeah.
They're
Really
very
really
oppressive.
cool design, but he definitely has some bullshit for sure.
They're very fuck you to melee characters.
Yeah. Except Beowulf.
Especially
Beowulf fucks him up.
especially if you're Snow Queen with dual lances.
Yeah, no, that's tough. I mean, Snow Queen has 2 intangibles, though. I mean,
Yeah,
that
but you
sounds like
use
a
them
skill issue, where
to use one of them to apply frost, and the other one's an
the
intangible.
other
Okay.
one's got a 3 second cooldown. So all right, chapter 1 nightmare. I mean, is there a question?
Nope. All right, go
I
next.
mean, honestly, like probably just the best boss by far. I'm not gonna lie. He's my favorite. I don't know about you.
I mean, we've also fought him every patch.
Sure, but I don't know. He's just a classic, man. He's just a classic.
He's the OG.
He's the OG. All right. Chapter 2,
Um,
fucking crab guy. This guy just gets fucked no matter what your build is. You can have a dog shit build, this guy gets fucked.
yeah, I don't know. Just because, like, when you fight a crab one on one, they're easy as shit.
Yeah, it's multiple crabs is the where the problem begins. This is one crab with basically no alteration. Some more bubbles, I
Probably,
guess.
probably B. I mean, if you don't learn how to fight him when he's using the bubbles, it's kind of a you problem. Um, Granted, I still try to parry his bubbles like a fucking idiot.
Right,
So
right. That does sound like an idiot thing to do.
with with Stone Monkey, dude, like I'm gonna try it because it's just too rewarding as a fucking
Right,
Wukong
right,
player.
right, right. I'll put these guys at the end. Okay.
The risk reward, man, it's huge.
Uh huh. Um.
Anyways, B
Eh,
belongs with the other crabs.
I don't
Cause like
know. He probably goes in C just because I feel like his numbers should be touched a little bit. I feel like those numbers need to go up.
yeah, his stagger bar needs to go higher.
Stagger needs to be higher. Health bar needs to go way higher. um.
Cause like
Yeah.
if you compare him to chapter one, it's like
Yeah. Cyclops. I definitely like the
that.
Cyclops. My only problem with him is melee characters, and then he just does the stomp every other attack. That's not very fun.
I still think he's an S.
Other than that, though, yeah, he's probably still S. Yeah, I
I
like
don't know,
him.
I'm fine with him on melee characters. I say as I get grabbed 90% of our fights.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a little embarrassing for you. You didn't have to admit that.
no, cause like I keep thinking you can fucking parry some of his shit
Right.
and
Yeah. No, you can.
intangible to grab.
You cannot.
Some of his characters can intangible it,
Yeah, it
but some
depends.
don't.
It depends on the intangible. Like if you were actively like dodging in your intangible, like an Aladdin or Melusine or something, then you're fine. But if you're like
Yeah, because
Beowulf, where you just stand there, then you weren't getting
some
grabbed.
intangibles work, some don't, and it fucks with my
I mean, it makes sense which ones
my
work
muscle
and which ones
memory.
don't. But yeah, yeah, I get
It
you.
does, but like in my muscle memory, it's just fucked up.
And then
It's messed up.
they also change his AI with the new update, so he actually does the red attack sometimes. Usually he
Yep.
didn't ever do it unless you were on the other side of the arena for some reason.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Chapter 2 Nightmare. Mm,
I don't know. It feels very easy.
yeah, it's a really easy fight. Um,
But like if you mess it up,
I
you're
just get impatient sometimes with this boss because it's just like there's so many of the ads and I only have so many buttons, so I gotta wait for my buttons and I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm just like, ugh.
maybe like B, C.
I think it's
It's
B.
definitely
It's
not
it's not a
B.
bad fight. It's just there could probably be a little more going on, and I don't like how after the first phase he starts the next phase like every 5 seconds after a phase is done. Like that, like you could have a little more time.
Yeah.
That would be cool. All right, chapter 3. Uh, Dullahan, I think
Headless
is it? Headless Horseman. Yeah, I think his name is Dullahan, which is actually Arthur, which is actually the Headless Horseman.
Horseman. Two ways saying the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's a good fight. He just needs to have like 3 times as much HP.
and stagger. Maybe not the stagger, but
Stagger's
definitely
fine.
the health.
His stagger's fine,
Yeah,
but yeah, his HP
definitely
is
needs more health.
way too low. Other than that, though, fight's pretty cool.
I always wondered.
His like 180-degree like cone. I feel like that should be a red attack. I don't know why it isn't.
Yeah, it's like being able to parry that and like intangible it and just flat out tank it because it just doesn't hurt that much. Honestly,
Yeah, it really
uh,
doesn't do a lot.
it needs to be more threatening for sure.
Yeah, it should be a red attack. This guy should do more damage. The only the most Punishing thing this guy does is fucking ram into you with his head when he runs around.
And I guess the fire if you stand in it.
Sure, yeah, I
But
guess.
like really just when he runs into you and staggers you.
Oh no, fire! No, my mad hash! No. um,
And probably like I don't know. He feels like a beast.
he would be A tier if his he had more HP and did more damage. Yeah. The three witches.
Or just group them all together. Yeah.
I don't know about this one. This one is just oh yeah.
I don't know, Three Witches mini boss is like not scary.
At all. The scariest one is like lasers because you're just gonna take some chip damage, I guess. But it's not anything threatening. Just some chip damage, maybe.
Anyways, the bomb one goes where the bomb one is,
Yeah, I
I
was just
think.
gonna say we'll just put them exactly where their normal counterparts are. It's the same thing. You're just doing a witch camp. That's literally it.
Their AoE is like more, I suppose.
Uh,
But they're
there's
literally just the
there's
same thing
three
as a witch camp.
lasers and the balls of this on this are a little bigger. Is this one even changed?
They shoot more balls, I guess, like the
Are
Christmas
they? Do
balls.
they? Are you sure? I don't know if they
I think so.
do.
I think they do. I think they shoot like slightly more
I mean,
curse
like
balls. Because the
five
normal
instead
ones
of
shoot
four.
four.
Like,
Because the normal ones shoot four, and then these shoot like six, I
wow.
think. uh,
Okay. Chapter three
anyways,
boss.
mm,
Melee
left hand,
one's
right.
higher for sure. Also, I didn't
Uh,
realize I got these the pictures like actually posing each other. That's good job, me. Um,
left hand, right hand.
Melee one's more fun, I would say,
Um,
and more fair. Unless you're Wukong.
yeah, Wukong just kicks his ass. Um, I don't know. I don't like the melee one
Really?
because just because he can do double slam. That's it.
But you prefer the bullet hell.
Depends on which character for sure. I don't know. Both of them probably yeah. Left hand is rated higher, and the right hand is rated lower.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Generally, I really like this fight. I just think it can be
There's no sustain in the fight.
yeah. There is no sustain, which can suck if you're not just killing everything or don't have any form of healing. That does suck. Also, this boss can be sometimes a little unfair with the patterns when like the melee is doing spikes and this one's just doing either the bullet hells while there's like a ball chasing you and it's just like feels like some unavoidable damage. Of course, you can just save a defense like an intangible for it. But I don't know. Not a big
Yeah,
fan of some of that overlap, but other than that,
I don't think we fought enough
I have.
of chapter three.
I I,
Mm.
I have. I fought this
Fair.
boss a lot
Okay.
with very bad
Um,
builds.
I
So
don't know. They're so oppressive. This is like end game boss,
yeah, no,
I
I
guess.
I practiced this boss for the speed run. So I basically just went into single chapter nightmare.
Yeah.
This boss, no feathers, did that level 2. So I'm pretty good at this boss now.
um, I don't know. The melee hand is like a B for me.
Yeah, I think generally it feels wrong for them to be lower average than this boss though, because I feel like I like them more than the chapter 2 boss.
Okay, how about we move them up one?
Yeah,
There we go.
this way they're B plus.
Yep.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, this looks correct.
that's the tier list. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Um, it's definitely a little more enemies than you would probably want in the lower tiers. But
Yeah, too many enemies in the lower tiers, to be honest.
oh well, such is the way of the world.
I don't like they're like a necessary evil for what they do, especially the
Yeah,
melee cultists.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like the rock throwing ghouls, no, no, they need to be fixed somehow. Um,
Should we
I don't know what you can do to fix them because
should we make it
they
lower?
have their
Should we
purpose.
make an F tier just for these three guys here?
No, no,
Because like, is it really fair for these guys to be next to these guys? Like,
no, there's really not. I mean, if you want, you could just move those guys up one, but they don't do anything, so it's like it kind of redundant at the same time.
all right, that was fast. Cool. There's the tier list.